Welcome back, everyone. I will go ahead and show you how to get some iOS 14 features on any iPhone 5S. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you will have to be jailbroken to do this, and I'll go ahead and walk down the process right now. So, first things first, this jailbreak is currently working. You can either jailbreak through checkra1n or you can jailbreak through the specific, Chimera jailbreak, whichever this one is. Choose whichever one you want, but I'll show you how I jailbroke, and it's quite a bit of a process, I'll be honest. It's easy to start, but what you want to do first of all, if you want to jailbreak your iPhone 5S, is you want to go into your Safari browser and you want to hop out of this ad and you want to go to this specific website, which is ipa-apps.me. Now, I can't link this down below because sometimes when I do these videos get freaking copyright striked, but go ahead and type in that specific link, and then what you want to do is you want to scroll down until you can find this Chimera jailbreak option, which is right here, and you want to find the most recent version, which is right here. So you want to click get, and then it's going to probably take you to an ad. That's typically, if it doesn't take you to an IPA me, whatever it is, then go ahead and click on it again, and as you can see, it takes you back into this website. You want to wait just a couple of seconds, click out of these ads, and then once you wait just 5 seconds or whatever it is, you'll basically be able to click on that specific link, and then you can go ahead and install that jailbreak. So again, I'll go ahead and wait. As you can see, go ahead and click there, and it's going to allow you to go ahead and hop out of this ad once more, click on this again, and there you go. Once you click on it, you'll get into this little option. You want to go ahead and click install. Now I've already installed it, so I'm not going to do it again. But once you go ahead and click install, it's going to allow you to actually get this specific app, not this one, but this one. Then what you want to do is you want to hop into your settings and you want to go into profiles and device management. So go here, you want to click on general. Then what you want to do is scroll down until you get into device management right here. You want to go on probably the only one that's there, and you want to click trust. So you want to just basically trust this specific app. Then once that's done, all you have to do is hop out of here and you want to open up that Chimera jailbreak, whichever app. Now it's already unverified, which is so funny. But typically what would happen is you would go ahead and get into the specific app that's just, says jailbreak and has a little jailbreak button in the middle of it. All you would have to do there is pretty much just keep clicking on jailbreak. It's going to go from 1 out of 3, and it's probably going to reboot like 30 different times. And it's actually very annoying. It took me about 2 to 3 hours span. It didn't take me 2 hours to 3 hours straight, but I was like doing it every once in a while, every 10 minutes, just redoing it. And it eventually just randomly jailbroke about the 3rd hour, give or take. So it's going to take a while. That's why I would recommend the checkra1n jailbreak if your phone supports it, but it's still totally okay. So now that your phone is jailbroken, once it works, again, it's going to take a while, you want to open up Cilio, and you'll pretty much be able to have your specific Cilio app. Now, this is pretty cool. You have pretty much, it's a Cydia alternative. I actually like this more than Cydia, to be honest. Now, the very first tweak I'm going to show you that iOS 14 brings, as you can see, is picture-in-picture. I'll get into the widgets in a second. But picture-in-picture is a really cool little thing. If you guys don't know, I tried it on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't work with picture-in-picture anymore. But that was a pretty big feature within iOS 14. Now, I'm unsure if picture-in-picture is supported on any of these videos, but in order to get it on specific your iPhone 5S, what you want to do is you want to go, make sure you're jailbroken like I stated. You want to make your way over to your Cilio app, or you can also go into Cydia. And once you go ahead and click on it, you'll get into this specific page. All you have to do, and it's already pre-built into Cydia and Cilio, you don't have to install any packages. You want to click that little search button right here, and you want to search up Force in Picture. So as you can see, there's Force in Picture, and all you have to do is go ahead and click on that specific option, and you want to go ahead and install the specific tweak. So you want to click install or get, it's going to say get right here, and it's going to say Q, and you want to go ahead and install this specific tweak. Now once it's installed, it's going to allow you to restart your Springboard, and at that point, you will pretty much see that you will pretty much have that picture-in-picture toggle. Now, it may take a couple seconds for it to fully go. Oh, there we go. So once you get into YouTube, all you have to do is full screen it, and you can see we now have that picture-in-picture toggle up there. Now, like I stated before, it is a little finicky on YouTube's website, but for any other app that actually supports it, you'll basically have that capability. So that's how to get picture-in-picture on your iPhone 5S. Now, the next little thing is actually the compact Siri. So as most of you know, Siri has gotten a little bit of an upgrade, as you can see, and I think it's really cool. And in order to actually get a little bit like that on, it's not completely like iOS 14, which is iOS 14's in the middle. This one doesn't take up the whole entire screen. It's all the way up there. This one actually looks pretty cool too. In order to get this again, you need to be jailbroken, and you want to make your way over to Cilio. Now, if you have Cydia on your device, this is also something to keep in mind because Cydia doesn't have this specific package installed. So you want to go into source sources, and you want to install this specific repo. Now, if you have Cilio, it's already pre-installed, but if you don't, it's pretty much the pacx repo. You want to copy this specific link, which is https whatever repo.pacx.com. So you want to go ahead and copy that. You want to add that to your sources. And once you have it installed, you want to go and click search, and you want to type in small Siri. So just like this, and you want to go ahead and click on whichever one is you want to use. You can, I guess they're both the same. And again, you want to click on the little get option and then click Q, and it's going to allow you to actually install this specific repo and this specific package as well. And then from there, all you're going to have to do is hop out of here, and you're going to be able to utilize this small Siri. So in order to utilize it, all you have to do is hold down this volume button right, or the home button right here, and it's going to actually get into that small Siri option. Now that is a really cool little thing that we have now. So again, jailbreaking just allows so much more capability, even for our old devices like the iPhone 5S. Now you may have seen what I showed you before. If you go into settings or anything like that, the iPhone 5S doesn't really support dark mode natively, but now we actually have that capability in this specific option, which is so cool. Now there's a couple of different ways you can go about doing it, but the specific app and the specific tweak that I use is still Eclipse because it's just so good, and I've always loved it, but dark mode is already native within iOS. So in order to actually do this, what you want to do is you want to go into your Cilio or Cydia app, and again, you want to make sure you're jailbroken. So jailbreak using Chimera or Cydia, like I mentioned before. And what you want to do here is open up your Cilio or Cydia app, and typically these are already pre-installed repos as mentioned before. So you don't have to install the specific repo unless you want to. So you want to just go straight into that search bar, and you want to click on the little search bar up here, and you want to type in Eclipse. Just like so, I missed the E, but this is a really old package, and the one that I typically use is the most recent one that's free. So as you can see, the iOS 12 one is free apparently, so I went ahead and downloaded it. And you can see that, again, you want to find this specific one, you can just type in Eclipse Dark Mode in Cilio or Cydia, and it should already be pre-installed. And as you can see, it says this package is now free. So all you had to do is click on Modify or click Get right here, click Q, restart the Springboard once it's installed, and you will see that you will pretty much have dark mode on whatever apps. I don't think, maybe it is all apps, I don't know, because I did the App Store. The App Store was actually in dark mode as well, as you can see. And this dark mode is so beautiful. Sometimes I've seen dark modes that aren't really dark mode, but this one is actually like fully dark, as you guys can see, mostly, except this one, I don't think it's dark. Let me see the music app, maybe it's in dark mode, probably not. Yep, it doesn't look like it. I guess you can modify it too, but in order to actually, turn it on or turn it off, you want to go into your settings app, and you will see Eclipse Dark Mode right here. So all you have to do is go ahead and click on it, and you'll see a bunch of different things. I mean, the color options, you can go ahead and change up whatever you want to. More options allows you to change more options, and I think this is really cool. I literally love Eclipse. I've been using these, specific tweaks for a very long time, and you actually now have that capability of dark mode on your iPhone 5S. Now finally, I'll show you the widgets because that's what everyone cares about. So in order to get widgets on your iPhone 5S, what you want to do is, first of all, make sure you're jailbroken. I cannot stress that enough. And once you are jailbroken, you're pretty much already halfway there. What you want to do then is you want to make your way over to Cilio, and it will take a second, I guess, to open it, or you can make your way to Cydia, either or. You want to then go into your specific sources. So you want to click on your little sources option. I don't know why mine's not working. There we go. We want to click on sources, and we want to go ahead and add this specific source, which is Hack Your iPhone. Now, as soon as you install it, it does actually say it's like a scary package or whatever. You don't have to install it if you don't want to, if you don't want to go through it. There may be some other repos that support it, but this is the one that I saw that supported it. So go ahead and use it if you want to. So what you want to do then, and this one is repo.hackyouriphone.org. So go ahead and install that. Again, I'm definitely not going to link this one down below. So add that package. Then all you have to do is pretty much just open up this package. And as you can see, there are a ton of different categories and different things you can go ahead and kind of mess with. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click the search bar right here, and you want to search HS widgets. So you just want to type in HSW, and typically the first one is going to be the one that you probably want to get. So you want to go ahead and install this HS widgets. Go ahead and click get Q, click modify, whatever it is. Go ahead and install it, then restart the Springboard. And once it's restarted, you'll pretty much be presented into your normal display. So it's going to look something like this, I'm sure. Now what you want to do is you want to get into wiggle mode. So imagine if you just want to go ahead and delete your icons or whatever. So you're going to go ahead and hold down the specific app. So it can be any single app out there. So as you can see, and then what's going to happen is you'll see a bunch of these blocks just be presented. So as you can see, it just randomly happened. It's really cool. All you want to do here is you want to go ahead and click on an empty block, and you'll basically be able to go ahead and add any of these widgets. So you can add the time and date widget if you want to. You can add the today widget, which I don't even know what this is. Let's just go ahead and just go through it. So let's just add the calendar for this case. And I guess, it gives you that little capability too, which is really, really cool. And there's a lot of different things. You can go and click here. You can click on the battery one, which is really awesome. And as you can see, that's pretty much the widgets. You can go ahead and add these and move these around. So now you actually have some widgets available for your iPhone 5S that are actually pretty cool. And if you click on these, let's see if anything happens. And nothing happens, but it is pretty accurate because I'm still at like 99%. And it does actually show me that I'm at like around 99%. The time does match up and the date does match up too, so that's really good. I've seen a lot of widgets back in the day that don't even support that, but that's really pretty much it. That's how you get a lot of iOS 14 features on your iPhone 5S that is supported on iOS 12 or whatever version really. So if you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.